So the Clippers win the tip. Outside Curry. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
And you just look at what Marcus Morris has done in his career.
Well, such a solid forward in the game right now, averaging over double digits in the last 8 years. But it's been that expansion and the fact that he can step behind the three-point line and be as deadly as he's been the past couple of seasons. It's been a remarkable, consistent offensive production for his career.
For the Clippers.
And the Clippers making a change here. Zubac trying to break loose. Man can't hit. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
Warriors ball.
Wiggins from outside. It's hauled in by Zubac. Here's George. Driving in. And George with the stuff.
Well, you got to have just great ball control when you're making a move like that. And Paul George definitely has the handle.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
First team foul.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Back to Zubac. Fires the three. And Paul George with the three. George has got 5.
Yeah, you got to get the ball to PG whenever he's roaming around outside that arc. Incredible.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Terrence Mann. That's his first foul. Now, here's Thompson. No one near Curry as he lets it go. No good on the triple. Quick start here for the Clippers in this one. It's a 5-point game.
Assisted by.
Well, Brent, between major injuries and some high-profile roster turnover, it's been an up and down last couple years for the Warriors.
Yeah, mostly due, Kevin, to injuries. I mean, through it all, they've managed to continue to play with joy. They've given a lot of guys opportunities to just be out there. And then they drafted and rebuilt the team behind the big three to complement those guys as they found their health. So the run is still there for Golden State to do great things. And, winning a championship last year has them back on the top of the mountain.
And the dunk by Zubac.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it all.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. You have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Well, the defense is paying so much attention to what Stefan's doing. It's going to lead to baskets for this offense like that one.
Here's George. Here's Zubac. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Now here's Thompson. Green left side. Goes up with it again. And he comes up with the deuce.
That stroke looked pretty good. And solid results as Draymond knocks down a rare mid-range jumper.
Here's George. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
And Kuminga throws it down.
And sometimes the simplest play is the best one. DiVincenzo made it.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
And
not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Jumps up. And finished off by Kuminga.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Third team foul.
The first free throw is good.
Shooting for the Clippers, Terrence Mann at the line for 2.
And so he makes both from the line.
Part of the lean years in Los Angeles, I was there, unfortunately. It's incredible to see that this franchise has become a better winning percentage team than the Lakers in the past decade.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Leonard, no luck. Takes a shot at the elbow. Here's Lamb. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. From 18 feet away. Nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the LA Clippers.
Ladies and gentlemen,
He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We come back right after this.
for your Warriors, this team.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. This initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Leonard looking around. Here's George. That shot off. The Warriors go the other way. To the middle. He's got a clear path. And Kuminga throws it down.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, that screen wasn't quite as effective as it could be. However, they find a way to get it done. Credit to Shooter for overcoming that aggressive defense.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Kuminga down low. 14 points for him. And the layup's good off the glass. Kuminga's got the lead up to 3 now for the Warriors. George with the bounce pass. Morris, no good.
Clippers foul.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Warriors leading by 3. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense. And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Pass to Zubac. Back to George. And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Yep, it counts. George has got 11 points.
And you see Paul George just focused that time. Opportunistic bucket, gets to the interior and does the work.
Here's Kuminga. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way.
Golden State foul. Anthony Lamb. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to George. It's George on the wing. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
What great body control there. George, tremendous athlete, takes the hit, and he makes that one count.
And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
Well, PG exchanged for two future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And then that massive trade to L.A., the Thunder got SGA and a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on.
A three from Leonard. The Warriors pull it in. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers, indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. Here's Leonard. Count that as his fourth basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
That's tenacious play in the paint from Kawhi. Just insisting on getting to that shot.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
The shot by Thompson, no good. The Clippers trail. And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Personal foul. Team score.
Zubac, bounce pass. Here's Morris. Zubac trying to break loose. Morris with the bucket. And the Clippers lead by 1.
And you love how Kawhi has developed this part of his game, just able to find teammates and rack up assists.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Pass to man. On the wing, George. There's the three. It's good from long range. George has got 16.
Paul George spotted up, spacing the floor, and cashes in.
GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
Pass to man. It's stolen by Curry. Finished off the break. Curry's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
Getting down the floor quickly, this is a huge part of the offensive attack that this team deploys, and Steph is wide open.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
The polished mid-range game of Morris. Some of his best shots come from about that 12 to 20-foot range.
Jonathan Kuminga has been on display for the Golden State. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's man. Outside, George. And is out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And it goes on Draymond Green. Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have injuries have been a factor the past couple of seasons, so They haven't competed at the level, certainly, that their owner wants to, but they're trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. And it's Green with the jam.
When you can score the ball and the defense makes adjustments your way to do that, Poole has to take advantage like that.
George. And he goes right over Jonathan Kuminga and slams it down.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG. Just thinking aloud about the best teams of my lifetime. That 2017 Warriors are way up there. That first year KD was with Golden State.
And the title-winning 2017 Warriors, Brent Barry, what made them special?
Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. I mean, all these guys in their prime, Kevin, but to me, it's what Steve created there.
Oh, that was huge!
Assist from
George gets it going, and he is a rock right now on offense. Sturdy, steady, and strong.
Curry deciding where to go with it. And now the Clippers on the break. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Down low. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Thompson outside. Back to Curry. Shoots it up. The Clippers grab the miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
The Warriors trail. Poole on the wing. Back to Thompson. Count it, and the foul. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
Superb job by Klay to draw the contact for the N1 opportunity. Great focus on the play.
The Warriors have come up with 3 misses and 5 attempts so far at the line.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
Marcus Morris.
And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Los Angeles on D. The lead is 2. Curry with him. Leonard picks him up. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's the Clippers now. To the paint. And the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. By 4.
Golden State foul.
You know, you appreciate Zubac's focus on close-range looks as a big man.
Well, Zubac's one of those big centers that's burly and tough and rugged on the inside. And while other bigs are searching that three-point line out, Zubac looking to get deep into the paint. When you look at his shooting percentages over the past couple seasons, up around 60%. That's good shot selection, great consistency.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Terrence Mann. That's his 5th foul. Pass to Poole. And he uses the glass on the layup. Poole's got 8 points.
That's a great pass from Draymond Green. Just understands where his guys are going to be.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. 1:52 left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Leonard. Green with the rebound. Warriors trail by 4. And there's the bucket from Kuminga. Kuminga's got 22 points.
That's a good look from Klay right there. Just the court awareness. And that guy was wide open.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
We've got 1:13 left here in the third quarter. Outside Leonard. Here's Mann. Pass to Morris. Leonard on the wing. Beyond the arc. Draymond Green with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Clippers foul.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon. And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Just taking it right to the defense and in their face. Westbrook at the rim.
It's tipped. Stolen by Westbrook. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
The assist.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Thompson for three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Pass to Zubac. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And this is where PG, at his height, because of his size, he's got that advantage to see over the defense and locate the open man.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
This one for three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
With the score.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points.
The Clippers.
And after a quick break, fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And the Warriors with possession here. To the inside. And it's Green with the jam.
He can get his steps together. Draymond Green will throw it down.
And here's George. Good on the bucket. George has got 26 points.
Clippers foul.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Thompson the bounce pass. Outside Curry. He can't get that one to fall. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's George. It's rebounded by Poole.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Here's Curry. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And it's 6 points for Stephen Curry.
Those defense can't shake Curry off of his shot. He just pushes the way through there and finishes.
Here's Green. Second shot opportunity. Kuminga, no good.
Golden State foul.
And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
First team
Clippers
foul.
leading by 6. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now.
Westbrook.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Don't say this much about guards, but big boy strength there as Westbrook does not give in to the aggressive defense.
Kuminga laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 24.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
On offense, here are the Warriors. 6-point game. So the wing on the left. Here's Green. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. That's 10 points for Draymond Green. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Poole with no one around. Misses the wing J.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
It's stolen by Green. Timeout called the Warriors.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout, kind of let them catch their breath.
Fans, give it up for your Warriors youth team.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Back to Morris. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. It's good. George has got 4 points this quarter.
Marcus Morris Sr.
Go ahead and lead him, Paul George. Stepping up. Huge shot at this moment in the game.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
Well, this should be easy to predict here as Curry's accuracy is exceptional, even under pressure.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Pass to Morris. Outside Leonard. 3-pointer. A 3-ball. The shot, no good. Warriors trail by 4. Knocked loose. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. Here's George. And he makes good on the way. George has got 30. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Great dribble move there. Kawhi using refined ball handling skills to get wherever he needs to on the floor.
Curry is inside. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
You know he's going to have the ball, and then you feel he's going to come through. He did it there.
And Leonard gets it to go. And the Clippers lead by 8. That one just took the air right out of the crowd.
There is no noise in the stands right now.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Westbrook with it. Kuminga picks him up.
Fifth personal foul.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if we can handle the second.
And for Westbrook, you talk about playing with a controlled intensity, and when he does that, it's unstoppable.
15 foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Taking 2 shots.
And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Jonathan Kuminga.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
Penalty.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
Here's Kuminga. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
And George wants to compete for titles, especially considering that he's in the back half of his career.
What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
Curry. Morris with the block. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul.
In the first of two, no good. Heartbreaking.
At the line for 2.
And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So it's the Warriors now.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one. Will they take something from the loss? Now, this team trusts everybody, and this time the trust was in Draymond Green.
And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
At the line for the
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're behind by 5. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And in this situation, they have to go all out for a quick steal on the inbound play. Everyone will be looking for the steal, and if they don't get it, then you resort to the foul.
First personal foul.
A guy who keeps to himself quite a bit, Kawhi Leonard, more tries to lead by example and holds himself to the highest standards on the floor.
At the line for 2.
That's off as well, so he misses both. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They trail by 6.
And the greatest shooter we have ever seen, Curry, is just lethal from outside.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really won. He's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And with the game in the balance, PG is a good bet to deliver.
And Wiggins stepping up in a big moment. That's huge for this ball club.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
At the line for 2.
And he is unable to get the second one.
And make no mistake, Westbrook loves the spotlight, especially when it's a very close game.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
You ain't never played. You a fan, have a seat, sit down and watch the game. I'm black, Iverson, yeah. When I started balling, I was sliding. I was in the club before I was 21. Now I'm with a savage and she 21. I used to rap 200s around 21. Stupid young. Now I'm in Atlanta, shout out 21. Started in the back, now I'm in the front. Do-rag in a beater like I'm Iverson. Waved up.
Ay, yo, you got me? Yeah. Yeah. What? She got me like, yeah. I'ma keep it simple. Turn the sportage to a benzo. Like shawty, where your friends though? On that, we got me on.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Now here's Brooks.
Well, the instincts of Kawhi Leonard on the defensive end are so pure. Send it back Kawhi.
It's George on the wing. The three-pointer, no good. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Back to Westbrook. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Personal foul.
Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
For the Clippers, it's been a slow start here. 6-point game. And the rejection by Jackson. Fast break Memphis. Morant with the ball.
Ja Morant.
Count the basket.
Assist from.
And it's 6 points for Ja Morant.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Now here's Leonard. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he made it perfectly right there.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Not quite enough defense that time around, just lucky when he was off.
Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. That's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Now here's Leonard. Outside, George. To end the drought. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook.
Westbrook on multiple occasions has averaged double-digit assists. You know he knows exactly when to deliver the pass.
Russell Westbrook.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Morris with the block. They get it back. The deep three from George. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Well, Paul George is excellent both defensively and offensively. You want to talk about 3 and D, he's got both.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 6.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Dylan Brooks.
And just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
Here's Leonard. Brooks grabs the board.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
From deep, George. And the dunk by Zubac.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what? Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Here's Westbrook. That shot is off. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Brooks outside. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Leonard. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Back to Morant. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Second personal foul.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies
with the score
up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter.
8. The Grizzlies 20. Fans, your Clippers.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen, Grizzlies pretty much in control here.
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Memphis leading by 12. Here's Jones. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They've kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport. It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Here's George. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. That's now 8 points for George.
Yeah, Paul George, a tremendous jump shooter. Squares up, knocks it down. The defense has got to be better.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Outside Gordon. Pass to George. This one for three. Offensive rebound. Fires the three. Here's Morris. Kicks it out to Leonard. They shoot again. Zubac trying to break loose.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Pass to Aldama. Back to Kennard. Up again. And another shot. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help. And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break. And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Here's Morant. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
The contact can't trip Morant up. He just glides past it and into his shot.
Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. Stolen by Jackson. Ja Morant again. Morant's got 20.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Third team foul.
Gordon outside. Goes back up. And Zubac puts it in.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Back to Morant. Pass to Tillman. The shot's good. Tillman's got his first basket.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Right side, George. 5 on the clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Grizzlies ball.
And the Grizzlies leading by 15. Morant, the bounce pass. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 22.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Outside Leonard. And here's Gordon from outside. Buries it from three-point range. Gordon's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has improved his passing ability on time and on target. Yes, sir.
Here's Morant. Lays it up off the glass. Morant's got 24.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We come back right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Memphis leading by 16. And he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
Doris, it's been great to see the Clippers rise to prominence over the last 10 years.
Yeah, I mean, listen, this was an organization that spent years in futility, but you have to admire the transformation that has led to consistent success. They used to be a franchise that made the playoffs maybe once in a decade. Now you expect them to contend in the West.
Down low. And Morant throws it down.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Morris, no good. Leonard with the steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
The Clippers really having a tough go here. Now George. He's got 8. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris. Stolen by George. 3-on-3. Pass to Gordon. Beyond the arc. And they get it back. Outside for George. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And Gordon hits from deep. Gordon's got 9.
So many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
Here's Gordon, and he makes that one. And that's 11 points for Eric Gordon.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Outside, Bain. Here's Morant. Here's Tillman. Pass to Bain. Over to the left wing. Morant with the bucket.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson.
Second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. There's Gordon with the 3. He can't hit that time. And it's Memphis the other way. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one's on Eric Gordon.
First team foul.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Gordon for 3. Offensive rebound. Takes it out to Leonard. Lets the 3 fly. Again, the miss by Gordon.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Checking in for the Grizzlies, Tyus Jones.
A minute 42 left here in the third quarter. It's George on the wing. Here's Leonard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
Of course, there's some pretty cool stories, aren't there, about Kawhi Leonard and what he has done in the community.
There really are, Kevin. I think about it. When he wins the Defensive Player of the Year award, that comes with a car. And instead of using it for his own personal use, he donated that to a children's welfare charity. This is the same guy who gave 1 million backpacks to kids in need in Los Angeles. Just a few of the things he does for his community.
Pass to Morris. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And you could see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
An easy 2 points on the layup.
We call that solid fundamentals. Luke Kennard finding his teammate on time and on target.
Pass to Zubac. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Grizzlies ball.
36 seconds left in the third quarter. That's a 2 from Kennard.
Well, we call that defensive chops, right? Paul George is draped all over his man. He will not give up anything easy.
Foul Clippers.
The Grizzlies shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
He hits the second from the line.
Well, shooting will always have its place in the modern NBA. Kennard, big-time value because he shoots it about 40% from deep. Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. To the inside. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
Morris outside. Pass to Gordon. From deep. Can't get it to fall. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies holding a very
31. The Grizzlies 56.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Pass to Aldama. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Luke Kennard came in with a reputation as a shooter, but how about the passing? He's really working on this aspect.
Leonard, no luck.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. 8 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Well, once he's in the painted area, you can see the level of aggression goes up for Kawhi Leonard. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Nice shot by George.
What great body control from the all-star forward. Paul George, so skilled in keeping his composure under pressure.
First personal foul.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. That 3 off the mark.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Kennard on the wing. He is hauled in by Paul George.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And here's George for 3. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And the Grizzlies with some changes.
Second team foul. Substitution on
Morant, the bounce pass. Brooks with no one around. Off target from outside. Pass to Zubac. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Morant. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Morant's got 35. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Knocked loose.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
No good from Zubac. Memphis with the ball. Pass to Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Marcus Morris Sr.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Leonard fires away from outside. 6 on the shot clock. Nobody near George. The Clippers get another chance here. It's blocked.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Morant. Jackson trying to break free. Second chance shot. And Morant will lay it in. Morant's got 14 points now in the second half.
Have to respect Morant's activity on the offensive glass. Has an outstanding feel for when to go and attack the boards.
Paul George grabs the miss. Morant with the steal. It's stolen by Morris.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Memphis.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ja Morant.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Pass to George. And then George with the jam.
How about the flashy display from Paul George? Complete mastery when it comes to the handle.
And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, will be headed to the free throw line.
The team is in the penalty.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
And 1:01 left in the fourth. The 3 from George. The shot off that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson. To the middle. Pass to Morant. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Clippers ball.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Now here is George. Guarded by Bain. George, no good. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And it's Paul George with the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The first one falls.
Desmond Bain, shooting 2.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Pass to Morris. Leonard with the ball. Inside. George. Lays it up and banks it in.
Paul George has excellent instincts in the paint. This guy has the size, the touch, complete offensive player.
It's hauled in by Zubac.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes. What a big-time asset defensively.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win.
Men lie, women lie, stats don't. Facts, bro, really big facts.
You need somebody that asks you, yo, how you feeling? I walk around with my confidence on a million. Don't let it bother me when the people be tripping. I'ma have a good day. You need somebody that truly understand you. I'm on your side, we together, I'm never
can't stand you, but have a good day. We gon' have a good day in a good way. Break up and get a good pay. Just did a show with Lupe. If you want me, you got to pay. Take a walk with Chanel on my feet. Hit the birds when they fly, tweet, tweet. I don't kick it with them.
I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. And it's the Sixers to start out. Now here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Wow, the vision of P.J. Tucker made that play possible. You gotta love P.J. Tucker's competitive attitude. You get so much sweat equity from him on almost every play.
Oh, stolen by Harden. And now the Sixers on the break. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Yeah, the focus of the defense. I mean, James Harden was able to use that attention and turn it into a hoop for someone else.
Well, that work ethic Tucker possesses doesn't really show up on box scores, Smitty.
Well, B.A., it's one of those intangibles you hear about. But trust me, his teammates notice. One of them once said Tucker is the ultimate teammate because of his effort level.
Now here's Morant. And the bucket is good. Morant's got his second basket of the game.
It breaks down your defense when Ja Morant gets in the lane. You want to force him outside.
Embiid with it. He's picked up by Bane. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Harden with it. And the foul on Jaren Jackson.
Jr.
That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Embiid. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
He's so tough to stop. Even when you hit Embiid, he possesses the strength to muscle shots in. And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
Embiid gets the bucket. And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Grant.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are. That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
In just one college year, Jaren Jackson averaged 3 blocks a game. He has that potential at this level.
Nails the baby hook.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Harris outside. Three-pointer, Harden. And it's Tillman with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first 2021-22 season. We saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Well, Smitty, with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
B.A., before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Memphis ball.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Grizzlies. Memphis leading. And stolen by Melton. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Harden. Tipped.
On the block shot, Dillon won't beat you with length. but he does have good lift off the floor.
Count it. Morant's got 10 points in the game.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots. And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
No question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
Now here's Embiid. 10 points for him.
I like watching Embiid attack on the inside, using his size and soft touch to capitalize.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust. High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
The playmaking of Harden just continues to evolve. He's so crafty with his passes. He didn't have his feet planted.
Memphis trailing here. Here's Morant. Embiid knocks it loose. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Harris. Outside for Harden. Launches it. Deflected. Here's Bane. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
You see the impressive leaping ability. Bane getting off the ground with ease.
Back to Embiid. And he banks in the layup. Embiid's got 16 points.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
That's the end of the first quarter.
Joel Embiid, he's feeling it tonight.
The Grizzlies 18.
There's good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
Assist from Desmond Bane.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. James Harden, with plenty of confidence, said not to brag or anything, but I'm really good at this game. I'm unselfish. I play the right way. I don't try to do anything I can't do or that doesn't benefit our team. And that mindset keeps me in a good place. PA?
Very self-assured, Allie. Thank you.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team. And these guys, they follow him.
Now here's Harris. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side. You know, in baseball, Graham, they have a term, a five-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, BA. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
And they'll keep possession. Here's Morant. The shot won't fall. Harden with the defensive effort. Here's Embiid. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Embiid's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, a real versatile big man with multiple sweet spots out on the floor. Embiid is definitely on the roll.
They grab their own miss. Jackson. Clock at 6. And Harden with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. The Sixers leading. And Harden, a former league MVP, 3-time scoring champ. Grant, the only thing he's missing is a title.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, it would only help cement his legacy. For years, he'd carry his team only to run out of gas in the playoffs. But postseason success counts for a lot when it's all said and done.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Oh, a really deep three that time. And the 76ers lead by 5. Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
Poke loose. It's good. Embiid's got 26 points.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
Jackson right side. Brooks outside. And Ja Morant again.
The assist.
Morant's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the left wing. And a nice finish on the layup. Now just a 1-point Philadelphia lead.
Okay, check out the handles of Ja Morant. Wow, what a crafty player. He's really taken a hold of this first half and made it his. He's making all the right decisions out there.
Morant with it. Harden picks him up. And it's Morant off the drive. And the layup is good off the glass.
With his level of quickness, it's tough to keep up defensively.
Back to Harden. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense.
It's easy to see what a strong on-the-ball defender Anthony Melton is. Tremendous instincts, quick hands, and a ton of energy.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
Slowly but surely, Harris continues to elevate his game. The shooting, the playmaking, the ability to make a difference.
That ties it up.
Assisted by
Morant's got 32 points in the game.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
And here's Harris outside. Gets the 3-ball to go.
Inconsistent from range when he first entered the league. Tobias has turned that completely around.
Come on now, what a talent. Slips through the lane and just flushes it home.
Oh, the D feeling some shame right there. That was big league. Outside Tucker. Pass to Harden. Got it. Good job in the low post. Harden's got 5.
Harden just loves scoring through contact. He seeks it out while trying to get fouls on his shooting attempts.
Joel Embiid, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Philadelphia. He's been doing damage on the offensive end all night. 28 points in this one. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Back to Brooks. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Pass to Melton. The 3 is up. Out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball.
Memphis ball.
And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
Offensive rebound. Now Morant. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his third foul so far.
That's his third personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Jackson. Tillman in the post. Knocked away. Pass to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. For the lead. And he lays it in. Morant's got 38 points.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Ryan, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn. But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million. Guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. Morant, no good. And Philadelphia has possession. 3-point lead.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
And the line for Philadelphia.
The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, BA, and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody. Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Embiid's got 6 in the quarter.
The control and focus from Embiid, able to absorb hits from the defense and still finish.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Well, Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Pass to Embiid. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Man, that one drops for him. Embiid's got 36 points.
He's their go-to. They keep calling his number, and he delivers.
The defender made him change his shot. Still got it up with the double clutch, but that's not what his coach was looking for.
Yep, that one goes.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything. He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And it's Morant missing.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
And Harden with the slam.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
And Morant gets it to go.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence, given the size of the disadvantage there.
Also a lot of skill. This is exactly the type of thing you practice for over and over again.
Defensive foul.
And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, BA, ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoying playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Outside Harden. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
Just strong awareness from Harden on the catch and shoot. He knew exactly how much time he had. BA, forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. From 18 feet away, Philadelphia grabs the miss. 30 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
It's all about getting ideal position positioning. Once Embiid gets it, the D is toast.
Here's Morant. And it's blocked by Harden. And they'll get another chance. Tries again. Shot's good by Morant. Morant's got 48.
There's a fearless side to John Morant, even amongst the trees.
And so it's Philadelphia now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We'll be back in a moment.
52.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Now Harden. Out to the right wing.
Grizzlies foul. Xavier Tillman. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Shot from the inbound. Oh, the nice bucket inside from Embiid. Embiid's got 44.
What concentration from the process. Embiid not phased at all by the bump.
They get it back. Outside Bane. And stolen by Melton. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Here's Harden. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot of steals.
Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Here's Tillman. And he converts the layup.
Xavier Tillman.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Pass to Harris. Tucker with the ball. Oh, Brooks with the steal. On the wing, Bane. Stolen by Melton. By himself. And slam dunk by Tucker.
All alone, Tucker with the easy finish.
Here's Morant. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Grizzlies ball.
On defense, the Sixers.
76ers foul.
A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
That's his fourth personal foul. First team foul.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
That's his first.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part. If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable.
BA, no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
Morant. Can't hit that one. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Back to Tucker. Melton outside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Melton.
And even when you've got some room for error, you hate to see this. Miscommunication resulting in the turnover.
And Morant gets double teamed. The three from Bane. Good. And the setup by Morant.
4-3. Quick decision making of Desmond Bane. Not wasting any time going up with his shot.
Tucker, no good. And here's Memphis now. Trailing by 17. And it's Morant missing.
He had it rolling and then lost it for some reason. Let's see if he can get it back while it still matters.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Sixers. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Driving to the basket. And another miss by Memphis.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Outside Harden. 6 to shoot. Pass to Embiid. Lays it up and banks it in. Embiid's got 46.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the 76ers.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And what a huge performance it was for Joel Embiid.
He didn't miss out on much of the action tonight. He was magnetized to the ball and did everything he could to contribute for his team on both ends of the floor.
His team hasn't picked up the slack, but he's doing everything he can do to win this game for them.
Should just about do it. Big time shot in the final stretches here.
This has been flat out a dominant performance. They earned this victory all the way.
Back to Jackson. Brooks outside. Pass to Tillman. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Morant into the lane. That one falls. Morant's got 55.
What an athlete this guy is. Ja Morant is talented at staying in control.
From deep, Melton. Pure from three-point range.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Offensive rebound.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And yep, it's good. Morant's got 57 points. 11 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And it's Ja Morant with the foul.
That's his second personal
That'll be
foul.
his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Pass to Embiid. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence.
Too long and return to dust. Step too long, you return to dust. Had the cool kids, don't with us. Soak it up, take your song with us. Step too long and return to dust. Step too long, you return to dust. Salty, I do that to them often. Versace on my feet, and you know your daddy bought them. For the streets, so you know I never house them. I'm like a GPS, I'ma reroute them. Gemini, send them where I found them. I ain't met a worth keeping, how I lost them. Super costly, I know he hated, lost me. I don't want the if he not all about me. Say I look good, I feel good, got them.
I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. So Dallas will get the first possession. Pass to Powell. Ooh, Durant with a steal. And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purists.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Suns on D. It's a three-point game. Outside for Irving. For three. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound. On the wing, Durant. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Josh Green.
And Kevin Durant, post-Achilles surgery, no apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the third highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
Now here's Doncic. Three-pointer, no good. To the middle. Nice shot by Durant. Durant's got 8.
Well, Josh Okogie sees somebody working in space and puts the ball on time and on target.
Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Sends it home from three-point land.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Reggie Bull. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Now here's Durant. He's got 10.
It's this kind of consistency, guys, as a scorer that always has Kevin Durant in the MVP conversation.
The ball's knocked loose. Lays it up and banks it in. 14 points for him.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Assist from Luka.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Booker can't get it to go. The Mavericks trailing. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Boy, you think about DeAndre Ayton. It's his size that comes to mind, and he understands how to utilize that to score.
Kyrie Irving.
Yep, count it.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
The basket counts, and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
Luka Doncic.
That's his explosiveness on display. Josh Okogie forces the defender to make a mistake and get into a bad position. Boy, guys, with that appearance in the Western Conference Finals, it certainly feels like the Dallas Mavericks took a huge step forward. They played to their strengths. Obviously, the axis is Luka Doncic and his incredible skill set.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Here's Irving. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And they pick up 2. Durant's got 20.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Booker for three. Doncic pulls down the board. Pass to Irving. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Chris Paul.
Now, that's an example to me of Kyrie Irving's craftiness, right? Understanding how to draw the contact from defenders.
Both free throws good from Irving.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Back to Okogie. Pass to Paul. Here's Durant. Over Green. Here's Ayton. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Ayton's gotten his second bucket.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing excellent.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
You're Kevin Durant.
27. The Mavericks. 19.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Phoenix.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
Here's Doncic. The three. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
3-point field goal.
It doesn't seem to matter where Luka Doncic is on the floor. His shooting ability is impressive. We have learned in a very brief period of time that there is absolutely nothing on a basketball court that Luka Doncic can't do. He is no doubt amongst the very big-time superstars in this league.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. And how about Luka Doncic? I mean, how remarkable, Doris.
BA, his numbers are insane when you consider how young he is. In his career, averaging more than 25 points, over 8 boards, and over 7 assists. Not many players contribute in every aspect of the game like Luka.
The first one falls.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
Here's Okogie. Green with the defensive effort.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Got it.
Kyrie Irving understands how to find an open teammate, puts it exactly where it needs to be.
And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
Here's Durant. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter. Pass to McGee. To the inside. Chalk up 2 there.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Okogie. Green covering. Booker for 3. Called in by McGee. Pass to Irving. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
But just a spectacular display of ball handling from Kyrie, opening up the look there. Many believe he might have the best handle in the game.
Oh, McGee with the block.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Durant for three. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
They now take the lead.
Luka Doncic.
Doncic has got 17 points. Over the last few years, we've seen the rise of the skilled big. Doris, how's that changed the way basketball is played?
I think, BA, certainly it has made for a more wide-open game. The advent of that stretch 4, stretch 5, it creates better spacing because you've got to deal with their shooting. To me, it's a much better product for the fans.
And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. For three, Booker. The shot that time not on target. And it's Dallas the other way. Back to Irving. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Durant. Nice shot from the wing. Durant's got 26 points.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
From deep three-point range. Called in by McGee. Doncic outside. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul.
Kevin Durant.
That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team.
Here's McGee. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Phoenix with the ball. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Back to Durant. Offline with a three.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Josh Green.
The Suns trailing. Paul for three. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. It's tipped. Here's Irving. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
What I love about Kyrie Irving is there's no fear on the interior. This guy is looking for ways to score.
Your Suns, 35. The Mavericks, 39. Ladies and gentlemen,
we've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And here's Durant. Pass to Booker. From 18 feet away. Here's Okogie. Here's Durant. Outside for Booker. And another shot. Here's Ayton. And here's Paul. Right side Durant. 5 to shoot. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards and one trip down the floor.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star. And then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
Durant with the bucket. Durant's got 30 points.
Kevin Durant, silky smooth. He's got the skill set of a guard, but the size of a center, and it allows him to dominate the paint.
Back to Irving. Banked it in off the glass. Irving's got 16 points. And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, "I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates and we're playing great basketball." Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that.
Fouling Kevin Durant is pretty much the same as giving up a bucket because this guy has been so consistently good from the free throw line over the course of his brilliant career.
Doncic outside. That three's off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Josh Green. Second personal foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Booker, good.
Just tremendous range already. What a floor spacer Booker is at such a tender young age.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Suns leading. And we know that last year the Mavs had an issue with rim protection going.
They did. And obviously that is the starting point, BA, for a lot of defenses, so you understand you have to address that. What you know, though, unequivocally, is you have excellent wing defenders on the roster. It's one of the most critical aspects of success in today's NBA. So really it's about solidifying the paint, and let's see where this team goes from there.
And down it goes. 2 points. And now a 7-point Suns lead.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Now here's Paul. That one goes. Count it.
Well, you think because of his frame, it would be easy to knock Chris Paul off balance, but this guy has concentration and tenacity. Really good job keeping his focus.
Green for three. It's hauled in by the Suns. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his third foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. And they'll get another chance. Durant with it. Green picks him up.
Josh Green. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He's off on the first.
At the line.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
Here's Doncic. And he bakes in the layup. Doncic has got 19 points.
Well, you can tell the team feeding off Luka Doncic right now. They see him produce. They're just getting him the basketball.
Outside, Green. Oh, got that one up quick. Green's got 6. Here's Booker. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Suns lead by 6.
Well, you take control of what you can take advantage of, and that means playing through contact.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. 7 points in the game.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Timeout called. The Mavericks. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Powell. Now Hardaway. Here's Ntilikina. Booker defending. Here's Hardaway. And Durant with the block.
Maybe the most underrated. offensive basketball player, the defensive end.
Phoenix calls timeout.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
Seconds left in the third quarter. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Durant's got 41.
Well, Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
Pass to Ntilikina. Here's Hardy. Let's go with a three. Powell controls the rebound and the putback.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Boy, Powell is proving to be a handful inside. Does a good job utilizing his long arms to get the call.
He hits the second from the line. And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead.
59. The Mavericks. 52.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us.
Phoenix timeout.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Here they come, fans. It's your one and only Suns Dancer.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He told them to be more careful about their selections, saying, quote, don't force it at the arc. If it's not a good look, don't risk it. Move the ball, attack inside, use your options.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Well, this guy maturing right before our eyes. Frank Ntilikina drills the catch and shoots pretty.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Powell. Puts it up off the inbound.
Yeah, this is the next step for DeAndre Ayton. He's got to work hard on the defensive end to make a difference.
And Durant with the big finish.
Yeah, you can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two. Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night. You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, you've got to be, as a guard, calm and in control on the interior. Devin Booker, so much confidence in his game.
Second team foul. Checking into the
fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in.
Josh Green.
Pass to Powell. Doncic outside.
Luka Doncic.
And the Mavericks, another three.
Luka Doncic.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Dallas foul. Josh Green. Fourth personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Ayton. Pass to Payne. Back to Booker. Inside. Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
That's about positioning and length, and Kevin Durant gets up and is ready for the throwdown.
And here's Doncic outside. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from three is not the answer.
Pass to Payne. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. Here's Ayton.
How about that defense by Powell? Not overly physical, obviously, but he moves his feet and anticipates plays.
And it's Irving missing. The Suns leading. And the layup falls. Durant's got 51.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it. We all know that Irving wants to be the man to hit that shot. And when he takes it, he usually finds a way to finish.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Third team foul. And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Up top, Payne. And stolen by Green.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way. Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That'll get him his fourth foul of the game.
Fourth team foul.
Here's Ayton. Pass to Payne. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Third personal foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 7-point game.
Well, you like when a guy calmly steps up, knocks down the free throws, exactly what you want.
Drains the triple. Doncic has got 6 here in the quarter.
He has been taking and making big shots for a long time. Look at Doncic with the delivery.
In transition, here they come. Irving for 3. He can't get that one to fall. So Phoenix will take it the other way. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And the Suns miss again. And here are the Mavericks now, trailing by 4. On the wing, Green launches a 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. On the wing, Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
And this is what makes KD special, the willingness to absorb the responsibility of the big-time shot.
Oh, he nails it! What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Third team foul.
There's 38 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Yes! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And Durant with the big finish.
Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
Here's Powell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
As a big man, guys, Dwight Powell has been a solid free throw shooter, but here's a pressure opportunity for the big man to knock this in.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
And it's Phoenix's ball. 3-point lead. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Fifth personal foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
At the line for your Suns, Cameron Payne.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. And Dallas calls time here. They're losing by 4. 16 seconds left to the game.
Get on your feet right now, crowd. It's time to fire on some pictures. Coming onto the floor for your Suns, TJ Warren.
The Mavericks on offense. 4-point game.
He's always quick to pop out and defend the 3.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
Yeah, the defense must avoid sending Durant to the line, especially when the game is this close.
And Dallas calls time here. They trail by 5. 11 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
They're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
And here's Doncic outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul.
First free throw is good. And that increases the lead to 6.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor. Doncic relishes the opportunity to deliver in big moments, and my goodness, embrace the spotlight, young man.
Third personal foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Devin Booker has made a career out of staying cool under pressure. You get the sense he loves being at the foul line with the game in the balance. What happens?
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one.
그만이 배발린 말은 지겨우니까 자 이제 나에게 쌓인 불평불만을 감당할 시간 난 이상하게 여기서 왜 살아있음을 느껴 이런 게 내 삶을 움직이는 힘이라는 게 참 웃겨 이 파티 주인공은 나라고 하지만 너네가 더 신난 것 같아 보여 근데 집에는 가지마 나는 혼자는 더 싫어 시끄러운 것도 물론 밥 하나 없이도 잘만 놀잖아 Don't leave me alone 쏟아져 깨져 있는 병 스티키 플라스틱 컵 살아있는 밤 화장실 앞 줄지 않는 줄 빨간색 암실 조명 밑에서 축하합니다 떼창하지만 모두가 부려 팝 yeah. Party forever Party forever Party forever My party forever ever Party forever Party forever Party forever My party forever